Hello, ladies and gents. Let's talk about the Makabu versus Mchunu boxing fight. The Congolese professional boxer, champion Ilunga Makabu, will be fighting tonight in Ohio and precisely at Packard Music Hall. Ilunga Makabu is currently the cruiserweight WBC champion of the world with a record of 30 fights, 2 losses, no draws, 28 wins and 25 of those coming by way of knockout. After obtaining this WBC title by beating the Polish Michael Cieslak, Makabu Jr. has successfully defended his title one time in December of 2020 in Kinshasa, his country's capital city, to the Nigerian Durodola by stopping Durodola in the 7th round. The next opponent of Ilunga Makabu is Thabiso Mchunu, a South African boxer with great skills and, more importantly, a boxing record to be proud of. Currently at 28 fights, no draws, 5 losses, 23 wins and 13 of those coming by way of knockout. So the number of fights they both have fought does not vary by much. Now, what makes this particular fight interesting is that these two fighters fought an excellent fight in 2015. This was a fight that started with Mchunu leading the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the 5th round and the 6th round. Then Ilunga Makabu picked up the lead later in basically the second part of the fight, leading round after round and knocking out Mchunu in the 11th with a devastating left uppercut in combination with the left hook.
For Makabu, because he's tired, is Thabiso Mchunu. Oh, and down goes Thabiso Mchunu! Down goes Thabiso Mchunu with a left hand, and it's all over.
It's all over.
You won't even get up. It's all over. Ilunga Makabu has won.
Ilunga Makabu.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable stuff.
Incredible.
It's sensational.
Since that fight was intense, it brings room here to expect the same or something more spectacular than the first, because Makabu will be trying to affirm that he is the real champion, while Mchunu, apart from wanting to revenge his loss and wanting to win to be able to fight Canelo Alvarez after, he'll be trying to show that he is capable of becoming a champion, and he would not want this chance for this belt to bypass him, knowing that this is the belt or title that every boxer have their eyes on. Plus, in an interview, Mchunu said he was young and cocky in the first fight and he was fighting for a knockout, but this time around, he claims he is more mature and smarter. Now, the question remains, who wins this fight? Let's look at some facts on both boxers. If we take a look at their fights after they fought each other in 2015, Makabu has fought 10 fights, losing 1 to Tony Bellew in 2016, right after beating Mchunu, winning 9 of the 10 and 7 of those by way of knockout. On the other hand, after fighting Makabu, Thabiso Mchunu has fought 10 times as well, losing 3 of them to Alexandra Usyk, Konstantin Bejenaru and Thomas Othuysen, winning 7 and only 3 of those coming by way of knockout. So we can see that since they fought each other, Makabu has done much better than Mchunu in terms of their record in those last 10 fights, which brings room here to think Makabu has been doing better since their fight in 2015. However, this might not be the most objective way of analyzing the potential winner of tonight, because they did not fight the same boxers, which means the boxers that Makabu fought were not exactly as skillful and as challenging as those Mchunu fought, or vice versa. Nevertheless, since Mchunu said he is now smarter and more mature, his record must have been reflecting that. Even with that being said, we have to say that this fight is peculiar to Mchunu because since he fought Makabu before, he knows the mistakes he made and he will be trying to not repeat the same mistakes this time around. Makabu, on the other hand, will be trying to improve from the way he fought in the first by not letting him dominate the fight like he did in the first. After all, these two fighters are great fighters and always put up a spectacular and very entertaining show. So let us watch the fight tonight and enjoy the show from these two very skillful boxers. If you have a prediction, drop it in the comment. May the best one of the two win. Good luck to both fighters. May God be with us. May God protect us. And we're still together.